In a town where secrets are currency and whispers carry weight, a black cat named Vega learned the true cost of knowledge. Fog rolls thick through narrow streets, muffling the crash of distant waves. Vega slinks between market stalls, ears pricked for hushed deals and furtive exchanges. His yellow eyes miss nothing. As night falls, the cat follows a trail of murmurs to a hidden cellar. There, in flickering candlelight, he discovers an underground bazaar where fortunes aren't traded in gold, but in whispered truths. A hooded figure notices the feline observer. Curious little shadow, the broker purrs. Care to make a trade? Vega tilts his head, intrigued. One secret kept. For the gift of foresight, the broker offers. Never speak of what you've seen here, and you'll glimpse the ebb and flow of every market. The cat's tail twitches. Knowledge is power, after all. With a silent nod, the deal is struck. Days pass. Vega's predictions prove eerily accurate. Fish vendors marvel at his knack for finding the richest hauls. Traders seek his approval before closing deals, but a hush falls over those who speak of the cat's newfound talent. Whispers of his gift fade to silence. Vega grows sleek and prosperous. Yet with each passing moon, his world grows quieter. The weight of unspoken truths presses down, suffocating. One misty night, as fog shrouds the docks, the broker returns. "You've done well, little shadow," he says. "But it's time to settle our account." Vega's fur bristles. He opens his mouth to protest, but no sound emerges. The broker's smile widens. "Ah, but you agreed." Your silence. For a taste of power, the cat's eyes widen in understanding. Some prices are paid not in coin, but in words never spoken again. As the harbor bell tolls, Vega perches on a weathered piling. His gaze sweeps the misty port, seeing all, yet unable to warn of the dangers that lurk. For in this town of whispered deals and bought silence, knowledge comes at a cost, and some trades leave you with nothing left to say. In a town where shadows linger longer than they should, where whispers echo through empty streets, there's a man they call the Locksmith. He doesn't speak, he doesn't smile, but every week someone brings him a key they can't explain and begs him to unlock its secrets. This town, it's the kind you won't find on any map. The kind where every door hides a story, and every story hides a truth best left forgotten. They say nothing new is ever built here. The old buildings crumble, paint peels, but nothing changes. Nothing except the weight of time, pressing down on locked doors and buried memories. It was on a night when the storm clouds hung low and heavy that Lena found it, the key nestled in the dust of her grandmother's attic, cold to the touch, heavier than it should be, humming with ... something that made her skin prickle and her breath catch in her throat. She knew, without knowing how she knew, that this was no ordinary key. This was the kind of key that opens things that should stay closed. The locksmith's shop stood at the end of a narrow alley, its windows dark, its sign weathered beyond recognition. Lena's footsteps echoed as she approached, the key growing colder in her palm with each step. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of old metal and forgotten places. The locksmith stood behind a worn counter, his face hidden in shadow. Without a word, Lena placed the key before him. His fingers, gnarled and scarred, brushed over the key. For a moment, just a moment, Lena thought she saw something flicker in his eyes. Fear? Recognition? But then it was gone, replaced by that same impenetrable blankness. Once you turn it, there's no turning back. Lena should have listened, should have left the key there, walked away, forgotten about the whole thing. But curiosity is a powerful force, and some questions demand answers, no matter the cost. Back in her grandmother's house, the cellar door loomed before her. Ancient wood, scarred and stained. And there, half hidden by shadow, a keyhole she'd never noticed before. The key fit perfectly. Of course it did. Lena hesitated, the locksmith's warning echoing in her mind. But only for a moment. The door swung open, revealing ... nothing. An empty room, bare walls, concrete floor. Lena stepped inside, confusion and disappointment warring within her. That's when it happened. The lights flickered, shadows danced across the walls and the air. The air grew thick, heavy, pressing down on her like a physical weight. Lena spun around, heart pounding. The door was closed, the key gone. and she realized with a sickening certainty that she wasn't alone. On the wall opposite her, something caught her eye. A glint of metal, then another, and another. As her eyes adjusted to the dim light, she saw them. Dozens of keys, identical to the ones she'd found hanging in neat rows. Each key, she realized with growing horror, had once been held by someone like her. Someone who thought they were unlocking something new, something exciting, but all they'd done was trap themselves in their past. Lena turned, slowly dreading what she might see. But the figure that emerged from the shadows wasn't a monster, wasn't a ghost. It was herself. Older, sadder, eyes heavy with regrets and missed opportunities. We always think we want to know the truth, but some doors are locked for a reason. In towns like these, the kind with no maps and too many secrets, every lock has a story. And every story, has a price. They say the locksmith can fix anything but some things. Some things were never meant to be fixed at all. So if you find yourself in a town where the shadows linger too long, where whispers follow you down empty streets, be careful. Be very careful. Because not all keys unlock your future.
Ow.
Some, bury it.